Hi there, friends. Another chicken today. One of them I used to make in the 70s for lunch at the restaurant. It was sold out all the time. It's delicious. It's the grainy mustard tarragon sauce chicken. It's so amazingly succulent. You're gonna love it. Remember, gives us a thumbs up. You don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did. Subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring the bell. Stay tuned, friends. We're making a braised chicken with a tarragon and mustard sauce. Okay, friends, I show you how to make this dish. It's delicious. I got bacon going. You know, bacon always number first. Always, 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 always. And then we're going to put some, and why? Why? Because we're going to get the fat. We're going to use the bacon fat. It smells amazing. To sauté some onion. I got about, I don't know, it's about a cup and a quarter, a cup and a half of onion. Huh? You know, I'm amazed at people, oh, you got to measure the onion. But, Mom, I mean, if you have a cup and a half or a cup and 3/4, you think it's really going to change. You know, I like your dish, but maybe a less onion. So, look, guys, we're going to sauté the onion, and then we're going to put some mushrooms in there. And, you know, when I did a sautéed mushroom, I told people all the time, when you sauté mushroom with the onion or shallots, you got to get rid of the water of the mushroom. When you sauté them, they're thin. You got to get rid of that water. It's easy to do. When you're doing a braised dish where you're using mushroom, when you're braising them, meaning it's going to be in a wet environment, in a moist environment, you must cut them in quarters. If they're big, you cut them in quarters. If they're small, you cut them in quarters. If they're big, you cut them in 6s or 8s or whatever it is. You make little width. And you can't get rid of all the water in here. There's no way in the world you get rid of all the water in there. So you leave it a little bit, but they're going to be braised and they're going to be okay. All right? So, just to reiterate it for all the new subscriber, welcome to the new subscriber. In this channel, we cook things with onion and bacon and butter. And we love it. We love it. It smells amazing. So if you landed here by any chance because you're a vegetarian, stick around. Stick around. You probably can figure out how to do it. But I'm not sure. But we'll have to talk about that later. So look, friends, the chicken. This smells amazing. The onion are not caramelized yet, but they will in a minute. And then I'll put the mushrooms in there. Okay. So now. Braising, meaning we're going to braise it. I mean, yeah, braising means we're going to braise it. Wow, I am really good today, friends. I'm flying good. Means we're going to submerge them in some kind of a liquid. Wine is always good. So look, I'm going to take the chicken thighs, skin off. I only leave the skin, friends, if I am going to roast the chicken or if I'm going to grill the chicken. In this flour right there, friends, I have some smoked paprika. So I add about 3 cups of flour and I put about 3 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Salt and pepper on the chicken and salt and pepper on the flour. All right, so this is a seasoned flour. We're going to put that over there. Let's make sure the heat is good. Let's put the, let's look. You see the mushrooms are getting caramelized? And now we're going to put, no, the mushroom. Did I say the mushroom? I meant the onion. Now we're going to put the mushrooms, and we're going to try to get rid of as much of the water as possible. And the best way to do that is going to be to put a salt. And I always forget to get it ready. I am going to put, I have an onion salt somewhere. Yes, my onion salt is delicious. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Put an onion salt in there, and that's going to help us draw the water of the mushroom. All right? So we're going to let that happen. You'll see. And we're going to sauté the chicken, and then we're going to make everything. This is going to be very simple. This is not a complicated dish. Not a complicated dish. You know, I try not to do complicated things. I try to make things simple that everybody can do. Let's get rid of the flour. Let's sauté the chicken. And we're going to get it until it's beautiful golden brown, okay? So, and then we're going to continue sauteing all this. This is not complicated, eh? So, bone in, and is this hot enough? It's supposed to be. Oh, yes, hot. Bone in, skin off. Skin off. Why skin off? Because at the end of the day, the skin, if you braise it, which is exactly what we're going to do here, if you braise it, the skin is going to get soggy. I don't know about you, but I don't like soggy skin. I don't like soggy skin at all. So with the flour, at least I get a nice little crust. Plus, you know what? We'll use that flour, friends, to thicken things, to thicken the sauce. It's a little crowded in here. Eh? What do you think? It's a little crowded. I always tell everybody, don't crowd the pan, and here I am, crowding the pan. You know, I tell you to do things, and sometimes I don't do them. Sometimes I wonder about me. But it's okay, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun too. All right, friends, look. We're looking good. If you could be here, you smell, you would like, wow. You're not kidding. It smells amazing. Right, Jack? It really smells amazing. And I haven't put anything smelly yet. Anything smelly. Anything fragrant yet. That's what I meant to say, not smelly. Look. It's happening in there. It's happening, Jack. You showing them? Can you show them? Look, I want to show them. Look what's happening with the mushroom, friends. You see? Right there? Nice caramelization over there. That's what we want. All right, so now we're going to put some flavor. Oh, hey, let's check the chicken. I'm doing all this stuff and I forget to check. Oh, no, that's okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. I don't want to mess it up. It's not good to mess up when you're on camera. Everybody's saying, I'm not on camera, I'm at home. Yeah, you're good. Look, a little bit of garlic here, friends. A tablespoon of garlic, okay? Measure carefully. Tablespoon of garlic. You know, I had a half a bell pepper, red bell pepper. I cut it in julienne. You don't have any, don't put it in. But if you have it, you'll see, it looks good. How long do we cook this for? Until we smell the garlic. And how long is that going to be? I don't know. We're going to find out together. This is really simple to do, friends. You're going to love this. Oh, ginger. I want to put a little ginger in there. You don't have to put ginger in there, but I was in the mood for it. This is a microplane grater for ginger, chocolate, and cheese. It's not a regular microplane grater, okay? You put the ginger on top, not like when you do citrus. I say that because somebody said the other day, oh, the chef used the microplane grater the wrong way. No. Okay, I'm smelling the garlic. What do? Put a little wine in there. Put a little wine. Carefully measure. It's very important you measure things carefully for it, friends. Let's see what do we got here. Okay, we're getting there. Friends, you see? All right? It's very important we give it color. Look. It's very important we make this pretty, friends. It's going to be delicious. And then I'm going to put some tarragon. I love tarragon. This recipe is a tarragon mustard sauce. So I'm going to put a tarragon on. If you don't find tarragon, if you don't like tarragon, don't put it in. People say, oh, I'm not going to make that recipe, I don't like tarragon. Use sage, use thyme, use basil, use whatever you want. What is it? And don't call it the tarragon chicken, call it the basil chicken. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal, eh? It's just an herb. All right, friends, we're going to continue sauteing this until it's beautiful golden brown. We're going to let the wine reduce by half. And then we'll come back. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, friends, look, the wine is reduced by half, at least by half. Remember, try to get a good wine if you can afford it. If you can't, because you don't drink wine, then put a stock, put a chicken stock, put a vegetable stock, put whatever. You got to put some kind of liquid in there, okay? So look, the chicken looks beautiful. And we're going to strategically put it in there so they all fit. and then we're going to put chicken stock on top of it. And you got to put some kind of liquid. And chicken stock is perfect for this. And We'll put all that in there, friends. Now, we could also deglaze this pan a little bit with a little bit of wine. Let that reduce for a second. Clean the pan. And then we'll put a little bit of chicken stock. And you're going to put enough chicken stock to almost cover. Okay? Braising. So that's what we do. All right? We put the chicken stock in there like this. And then, friends, we're going to reduce the heat. You bring it to boil. Smells amazing. It really smells amazing. So what you do now, see, look with you right there? We're going to put it all in there. And then what happens is you clean your pan. It's a lot easier to clean the pan here with all the goodies. See, look, put it all in there. There you go. All that in there. Voila. All right, so now, friends, reduce the heat. It's going too fast. Reduce the heat. Reduce the heat. You want to cook it slowly. Bloop, 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 bloop. If you don't want to worry about it on the stove, you can pop it in the oven. 375. This will take about an hour and 15 minutes. Otherwise, you do it on the stove. Just keep an eye on it. You know, make sure it goes slowly. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then we'll serve it with pearl couscous when I'm done. This is a very simple dish to make. And I'm telling you, that sauce is licking your fingers. I'll be back in a minute when it's cooked. And we finish the couscous real quick. And we'll add some spinach toward the end. I'm going to add some spinach. Spinach leaves right there. I won't even cut them. I think they'll go fine in there. It's going to be delicious. Be back in a minute. Okay, friends. Been about, I would say 30 minutes. We still got a few more minutes to go. But we have a few things that we need to do. So, first I want to show you, I'm going to make a little pearl couscous. You can do a pasta. You can do like an orzo pasta. You can do a quinoa. You can do whatever you want. It's just a quick little, well, we call it a couscous, but it's not really a couscous. It's it's a round pasta. It's got all kind of different names, Israeli couscous and all that. It's just a round pasta. It's really, really cool. It's delicious. I like the texture of it. I cook it like I cook pasta, except I keep it very, very al dente. So then I can finish cooking it at the last minute in a fry pan with butter, olive oil, you know, depends what it is. Today it's butter. And so we're gonna saute it with very simple. You know, like I said, pasta would be perfectly fine. We're gonna put a little bit of shallots. I got shallots in here. If you don't have shallots, then you use onion, a couple of onions in there, that'd be great. Just a little bit of shallots. And shallots are like onion in a way. We saute them first a little bit. This is really simple. Everything is very small. I'm going to put some bell pepper, but look, if you see, very, very small, because the grain of the grain, they're not even a grain, you know, the round pasta are very small, so you don't want to put big things in there. So you want to put very, very small. So you put a little bit of red bell pepper, julienne, very small julienne, almost like a brunoise, if you would want to be specific of the term. And then we're going to put a little bit of garlic toward the end, and a little bit of parsley. And it's very simple, and we're going to serve this with this. Now this, friends, if you look at it, it's a little liquid, you see? Chicken is almost done. It smells amazing. It's a little liquid. If I want a sauce, then I got to make it a little thicker. And since I have about 10, 15 minutes more to go, it's perfect time for me to add a little flour. Now, if you have a cooked roux, for those of you that don't know about the cooked roux, I made a video a little while ago on a roux and how to thicken everything, and I talk about that, a cooked roux. So if you have one, that's a good time to use it. If you don't have one, you want to put a little flour or a little cornstarch would work fine. Cornstarch is fine. Arrowroot, tapioca powder, there's a bunch of thickener you could use. But if we're going to put flour, then we have to cook it. Okay, so you can put it at the beginning and don't worry about it. Except if you do that, friends, then you have to worry about it while it's cooking. Then the flour doesn't stick in the bottom. I need a whisk. I was trying to pull it off without the whisk, but it doesn't work without it. So So just a little flour in here so we incorporate it with a strainer so then we don't have any lumps, okay? Nothing we do is complicated. And that incorporate the flour a little bit, you see? Some people dilute it in water, you know what I think of water. Not much. So I don't want to put it in there. And this will do it. This will be perfect. You see? So the lump are staying right here. You see? And while I'm doing this, let me put a little bit of the cooked pasta, couscous, in a pot. Let's put some salt and pepper. And then we'll probably put a little more butter toward the end, you see? And let's see if we have enough flour here. We have to be careful. We don't want to put too much, but we certainly want to put enough. Maybe I put just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, friends. I want a nice texture. Remember, texture is the conductor of flavor. Texture is the conductor of flavor. You put it in your mouth. If it's too liquid, it doesn't work. If it's too thick, it doesn't work either. It has to be the right texture. Texture is everything. In eating, too many times people underestimate the importance of texture, friends. I see it too often. I go to a restaurant sometime and I eat the food. I go, you know what? They would have been really good if they had the right texture. But it was too liquid or it was too thick. So it's really important to have the right texture. We're going to put this in here and let's see what we got here. Okay, you see how much better all of a sudden? All of a sudden it's just like, wow. Okay, so what else do we need in here now? Two more things. Let me make sure the heat is not too high. We need two more things in there. One, we're going to put a little bit of cream. You don't have to, but it's like you don't have to drink wine either. You do it because you like it. Same thing here. There's a little bit of cream, look, not much, see? A little bit goes a long way, okay? Long way. Long, long way. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that is. You see, friends? Now I'm going to do something that you're going to love. The star of the show. Mustard. I'm using a Grey Poupon mustard, country mustard. There's a lot of brand out there that make it, but I'm used to the Grey Poupon. Grey Poupon. You remember the commercial, the Grey Poupon? No, this is Grey Poupon. I forgot.
Pardon me. Would you have any Grey
So look,
Poupon?
little Grey Poupon mustard.
Grey Poupon. It even has
If you don't have this one, the country mustard, use the regular mustard. You don't like mustard? Then I can't help you. It's really an important element here of this dish is the mustard. We're going to mix that up. We're going to put a few pieces of parsley. We're going to put parsley here too. We're going to cook this for a few minutes for the flour to cook, friends. And I see it about 10:50. Oh, mamma mia. I almost forgot. I want to put some spinach in there. Those are baby leaves. I'm not even going to cut them. I'm not even going to cut them. They're small. See, look. I don't need to cut them. All right, see you in about 10-15 minutes when it's all done, friends. All right? Be back when it's finished. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, friends. Another 10 minutes went by, and this is totally cooked. The spinach is cooked. Let's just plate it, because I'm hungry. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. So I know he's hungry. So we're going to go right there, and we're going to put a little bit of the couscous, pearl couscous in the bottom. So it's a very simple way to plate. What I want to do, I put a little butter in there. And then you can put a little butter in there too, okay? There's nothing wrong with putting butter in there, okay? Nothing wrong with that at all. Quite the contrary. You should put some butter in there too. You check it out and see. Let me tell you, that sauce, friends, you can rub that sauce all over your body. Wait until it's not so hot. I'm telling you, it's like it's amazing. It's just, it's so amazing. You can taste the mustard, and the mustard is a star ingredient of the whole dish. Let me get a spoon without couscous. I don't want to put, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just take a tongue? Let's get a normal serving. It depends how big they are. It could be just one tithe right? But if it's small, like those legs were skinny, they're skinny legs, and we're gonna put it in here just like this, right, like this, and then let me put that right there, and then we're gonna put a little sauce in there, right? We're gonna put a little sauce in there. You see, I love it. I love it. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's just the right consistency for the couscous. Look at this, friends. Look at this. Is that gorgeous? You like it? Isn't that beautiful? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look at this. Yeah, but with the couscous right there, you know how good that's going to be? You know what we need is a sprig of tarragon, because tarragon is the star of the show. Let me see if I got one. That's the problem. I may not have one. Oh, no, I think I got it. I got it. Remember, friends, for those of you that have never seen the video how I keep my herbs, I keep them like that, see? I got this, we call it a fish container, a Tupperware type container, right? And I got all my herbs in here, all the herbs that I need for the week. So I got, hey, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at it. Is that gorgeous? You take it right there, and you put it right there, friends. Yeah, look like there's a tree in there now. Maybe it's a little too big, but you got the idea. It's the best way to keep your herbs, right? You put a pepper towel in the bottom. You put your herbs in here, whatever herbs you're going to need for the week or 2 weeks. And that's a long time. This rosemary has been here for 2 weeks. It's been here for a week. The chives don't last very long. The tarragon, yeah, it lasts. Look, you put it right here, another towel, and then you moisten that, right? And then you close it really tight, and your cover, if you did it right, this is the cover. You see, look, it's got water in there because of the moisture, so you keep everything nice and moist. You see, friends? Voila, look, a child could do this. Voila, another quick little tip for all of you. Friends, I haven't eaten it yet, but don't worry, because I got all this. So I want to test it, and let's see how good it is, okay? The meat comes off, look, really easy. See, look at this, comes out perfect. I love it. It's gonna be delicious. Maybe I'll, oh yeah. Oh, the sauce right there. This is the bite right there. Oh. Fine. You gotta make this. It's really amazing. And it's so simple. We have so many chicken recipes. We should write a chicken cookbook. We got a new one. We're working on a new concept. Really cool. Friends, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So many people, millions of people that watch that are not subscribers. We need new subscribers. And don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. Wow, this is delicious. And this is an old classic, Jack, you know. This comes from a tarragon chicken that I used to do at the restaurant. And it's a tarragon mustard sauce. That's like such an old classic. And it's so delicious. And it's such a shame I'm on a diet because I want to eat all of it. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, you'll eat it. Yes, that's good.